Hello, this is my introduction to the Sonosite, and of course I'm Arrington Thompson, Director of Trauma at Marshall. We are here at St. Mary's and I want to introduce you to the new Sonosite ultrasound machine. This is the way it'll probably look when you see it. It'll be closed. To open it or start the machine, all you have to do is lift this. Of course it needs to be plugged in, and you have an on button right here. You just press the on button and it begins to start up. The Sonosite boots up in approximately 20 seconds, and then you have this screen, and here is where all the action will take place. It'll be down here on this screen. What I'd like you to do is simply touch the enter icon, and that's where we'll start. I would like you to put in a name, and probably on the user field, put in your name, so then we have just a minimum amount of information and can go back and look at the exam that you just completed. Once you enter in the data, you just simply touch the screen over here under done, and you are actually ready to do the exam. For the most part, we'll be doing 2 exams with this machine. One would be the fast, and here's our fast probe. And one of the things that I want to show you is that we have these guides here, and please use these guides so that the cords don't drag the ground, and we don't want to run over the cords, which of course can injure the cords. We don't want to drop the probe. The other thing that we may be doing with this is to try to find a vein for in order for vascular access. And we can use this, the linear probe here. This will be good for that. Again, make sure when you finish, you put the probes back where they belong. Very important to do that. Now let's talk about just starting an exam, and then we're done. Once we've picked our transducer, and you can do that here, let's say we're going to do an abdominal fast. We just double tap this here, and it chooses the probe for us, and we're ready to go. We want to do a 2D. We can change our gain here, and notice we have 2 indicators here for our depth. We can change the gain, or we can keep the gain the same at a shallow depth and also a deeper depth. Then finally, probably the only other thing that we need to use is our depth here, and that can be changed by just sliding this icon up or down, or of course we can just tap down. It is really just that simple. Once we get the image we want, we can freeze the image here. We can save an image here. Once we save an image, that of course can be printed out, or it can be saved to the hard drive. Once we're completed, we want to go ahead and end the exam here. And I just want you to remember that all the things that we need are here on this screen. The screen above is where the image will be displayed. All right, just a couple more things before we conclude. One, if you want to learn more about this machine, there's actually a Learn button here, which is easily pressed. And we'll cancel it. We'll end this exam. And this again is our start screen, and we can also press the Learn button here. And there are several tutorials here that you can go through that really describe how this machine works. Once you end the exam, all we have to do now is just turn it off. Clean the probe. There's actually a wipe at the back of the machine that we can use, and that is only to be used to clean the probes. Please put the machine away, and that's it. Again, to close, all we need to do is to put the screen back into its neutral position and turn off the off button, and it shuts down very, very quickly. Again, at the back of the machine, we have the bleach sandy wipes that can be used to cleanse the probe. Again, remember, they're only to be used on the probe. Cleansing the screen and the screen up here should be done by the ER personnel. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for listening.